vacation. And little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Hey, our Sergeant Barrow, while they break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is that war you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Mary McGill, be my ferry to the world, be my very own constellation. A teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. And buy me a star on a boulevard, it's Californication. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. In Cobain, can you hear the sphere singing songs off station to station? And Alderon's not far away, it's Californication. Born and raised by those that praise control of population. Everybody's been there and I don't need no vacation. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. An earthquake's out to a girl's guitar, that's just another good vibration. And tidal waves couldn't save the world from Californication. Hey, our Sergeant Barrow, while they break the spell of aging. Sicker than the rest, there is no test, but this is what you're craving. Firstborn unicorn, centuries are what it meant to me. A cemetery where I marry the sea. The stranger things that never change my mind. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's fair. Slitting my throat is all I ever. Pour my life into a paper cup. The ashtray full and I'm spilling my guts. You wanna know, am I still a slut? I gotta take it on the other.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday.
The skyline started and she's in my bed. A candidate for the soulmate bled. Push the trigger and pull the thread. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's fair. Slitting my throat is all I ever. Turn me on, take me for a hard ride. Burn me out, leave me on the other side. I yell and tell her that it's not my friend. I tear her down, and then it fall again. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's fair. Slit my throat is all I ever had. I don't believe it's fair. Slit my throat is all I ever.
What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the Lunch Money Show. I am your host, your humble host, of course, PigskinPeete. I believe I'll be joined here in a minute by my co-host, the Uncle Lou. He is, of course, out of town, taking all of the money that's left at that casino in Cherokee, North Carolina. The big news coming out today in college football. I'm sure everyone's heard about it by now. Now, I got to admit, I didn't even realize this was going on. This is something that's been going on since the beginning of the spring, apparently. And he was already suspended, I guess, by the university for 2 weeks without pay, whatever that means, amid hazing accusations from some former players. So clearly some disgruntled players. I guess one of them, I don't know if any of the names of the players have been released. I'm assuming that they haven't. But some weird stuff, honestly. And so anyway, I guess the university was getting a lot of backlash about not being hard enough on Coach Fitzgerald about the accusations. He claims he didn't know anything about it. Obviously, the players that are making the accusations say that he did know about it and didn't do anything about it. And so I guess due to public pressure, they decided to go ahead and give him the axe, which when I first read the story this morning, Lou, I said he's done. And this is before they said he was fired. I was like, there's no way he's going to survive this. Not in today's climate.
Yeah. First of all, good morning. If my connection is bad, or if the chat is saying the connection is bad, let me know. You know how it is up here.
Yeah.
If the connection is bad, I'll try something different. But a couple of thoughts I had about this. First of all, they've won 4 games total in the last 2 years. 3 of the last 4 years have been losing seasons. I'm not saying what happened is right, but like, this is the kind of thing that happens when, you know what this reminds me of? The Auburn situation with Brian Harsin, except they couldn't find anything on Brian Harsin.
Yeah.
He's been there like 17 years. He's the 4th longest tenured coach in all of college football. He's been there forever. He played there. It seems to me like there's a group of somebody, whether it's players, boosters, administration, or some combination of all 3, that was ready to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not, I know hazing in some form has gone on for decades with football teams at all levels, fraternities, all kinds of stuff, and you're not supposed to do it anymore. But I'm pretty sure it happens more places than not. Maybe not to the severity that was happening there. And again, I'm not condoning what happened there, but to fire Fitzgerald over this, to me, it's Northwestern. I don't think any of us think they really take football all that serious. And so I don't know. I hate it for him. He's been there forever, and I always thought everybody liked him. But it seems to me like this is a situation where some group of people wanted him gone.
Yeah, and D. Taylor brings up a good point. This is an opportunity. I don't know what his contract says as far as a buyout, but I'm assuming because if they're firing him with cause for this kind of violation, that they don't have to pay him a buyout. They also, I believe they're trying to build a new stadium there, like what I read, like a $200 million stadium or something. Now, the stadium they play in right now is a complete dump, so they need a new stadium. But anyway,
can you hear me, Phil?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where something happened with my phone. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
That's a good point about the buyout. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I'm assuming this would be a for cause deal where now they don't have to pay a buyout. I mean, I hate it for them, but I just don't. I mean, I don't know. It seems like a little drastic to me.
Yeah. Now, some of the names, of course, immediately as a coach is fired, especially in the Power 5. I know, look, it's Northwestern. Nobody's expecting some, big name. But you're already starting to see the list of names come out about, who could possibly get offered and take that job. And I haven't seen anybody. And it's like you just said, they've won 4 games the past 2 years or whatever. But let's be real. It's Northwestern, okay? But some of these names, I saw Klein come up. Like, that would be a downgrade of a job for him, wouldn't it? Oh, we might have lost Lou. Yeah, I don't know who's going to want to take that job. Well, let's put it this way. I don't know who's going to want to take that job as who's already a Power 5 head coach. They might be able to go out to the Group of 5 and get somebody and pay him more money. Or maybe an assistant coach somewhere, but I don't see somebody making a downward move. There's not many programs out there.
Can the chat hear me fine? No one's complaining, are they?
Yeah, well, now I can hear you now. I lost you for a minute there.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
You talking about the Kansas State coach?
Yeah.
No way he would take that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's a downgrade.
The only way I could see him ever even considering that would be if he found out the Big 12 was going under. But the Big 12, I mean, to me right now, the Big 12 might be the 3rd most stable conference. So I don't see that happening at all.
Yeah, I don't either. And some of the other names on there I just thought were ridiculous. But I don't know what they're going to do. But what's crazy is usually you see these firings at the end of the season. I mean, football's about to start. I mean, what are they going to do? I don't know.
And how do you fire just the head coach? This seems like this might be because at first I was like, well, they're just going to promote whatever coordinator. or promote the coordinator or whatever. But if they're firing Fitzgerald because they're saying the coaches should have known what was going on, then how do you keep any of the coaches?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a mess over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's bad for Northwestern.
Yeah, it's a complete mess.
Yeah.
Anyway, so how's it going up there in Cherokee? You winning?
Yeah, I'm actually up today. I'm up a couple $100. So far, so good.
So you're up there with obviously the lovely Battle Angel and the Paw Man, Hufferbilly.
Yeah, Hufferbilly Paul's up here. He found him a fellow Tater man that sat down and played some blackjack with us a couple hours ago. Yeah, they both had on SO Club hats.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet every time I've only been up there twice now, but every time I go up there, I see a fair amount of Clemson people up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played blackjack for a while. Then we played roulette for a while. Ate some dinner. Played roulette again, and then played blackjack again. And so far, so good.
Where'd you guys eat?
The Noodle House.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go check out that guy Ferrari or whatever place.
You what?
I said, didn't you say something about you going to check out the Guy Ferrari restaurant?
Yeah. That's the only place up here I've never eaten at. So
maybe
we'll eat there tomorrow. Paul had never eaten at the Noodle House, so we ate there today. But I've never eaten. Did you eat there when you were here? I don't remember.
No, that's the only place up there I haven't eaten either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll try that tomorrow then. I think we're going to spend most of the day at the pool tomorrow. It's supposed to be really nice. BA's got her kids up here too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I don't know what the weather was like up there today. I mean, all it did was rain here all day. So I don't know.
It rained on us on the way up here, but once we got like an hour from here, it cleared up, and then it was sunny when we got here about 2:00, I guess, and the pool was crowded. I mean, there wasn't a cloud in the sky, and it's supposed to be nice again tomorrow and Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I got to be honest with you. I was like very close to hopping in my car today after the midday show and driving up there for a night. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
But we got the softball game coming up here in a couple weeks. Well, or shit, a week or whatever. And then I'm going out of town for 10 days the week after that. So I was like, I got to save every penny I've got. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear you, man.
Yeah, I can't be going up there and blowing all my money on that damn wheel.
So how about listen to this? So the second time we got ready to play roulette, I was reaching in my pocket to get out a black chip to buy in $100.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the chip in my hand, and I had to reach into my other pocket to get my player's card. And when I went to reach into my other pocket, I dropped the black chip on the floor, and it rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled, and then curved and went right up underneath the roulette table. And there's only like a half an inch of space underneath that, between the table and the carpet. So
yeah,
I told the roulette dealer, and they went and got the pit boss, and I said, yeah, I dropped a black chip and it rolled under the table. I said, I don't mind getting down there and looking for it. I said, I wanted to tell y'all first, or you wonder what the hell I'm doing crawling around on the floor.
Yeah, no kidding.
And she said, that's fine. So I got down there to look, but there's so little room under there. It was just pitch black dark. So I told her, I said, I'm gonna pull my phone out to turn the flashlight on, because you know how they are about phones.
Yeah, they hate the phones.
And she said, yeah, that's fine. And she was standing there watching me. But I couldn't hardly see shit under there, except that there was a bunch of shit under there. I mean, a bunch of shit. Like a half of our roast beef sandwich was under there. There's all kinds of shit. And I was like, I see some stuff under there, and I know for certain my chip is under there, but I can't see where. And even if I could, there's no room for me to reach under there. And she said, hold on a second. I got something we can take care of it with. And she went and she got on the phone. And I went ahead and just bought in with another $100 and started playing roulette. And about 15 minutes later, one of the people from the craps table came over there with that big ass stick that they used to rumble in the dice.
Yeah.
And he got down there on his hands and knees and stuck that damn craps stick up underneath the table. You should have seen the shit he started pulling out from underneath there. I was like, oh my God, he was pulling out everything but a black chip. I said, man, come on, I know it's under there. But anyway, they ended up finding it, pulling it out. But that was funny.
Well, at least it didn't give you a hard time. It wasn't your favorite pit boss, was it? That one lady?
No, but I'm gonna be honest. If it was, I just would have chalked that $100.
just charge it to the game, huh?
I wouldn't fuck with that Brimalo looking bitch.
Oh man. All right. So Edward's in the back room. We'll bring him on. I want to run through the chat real quick and see who's here. Say what's up to the people in that. What's up? Matt Dummett's here. Kevron Harris, Alan A, Stingray, Nate the Great, D Taylor, the Nature Boy, Zona Tucson, Jeremy Garrettson, Texas Savage Gang. I think that's a name change. Isn't that Texas Savage guy? I think it is. Nick DTV, VicTube is here. Battle Angel, Jay Shipes, Up in Smoke Travels, Tiger Cat, Mrs. Peete. Mrs. Peete even gave me permission to come up to Cherokee, and I still didn't go. You believe that? You said you can go up there for a day. I was like, Mr. Duggar Fishing. Everybody loves Mr. Duggar, and Mr. Duggar loves everybody. Harold Gray, what's up, buddy? Esso is here. There's the Paul Man. Paul Man's down there watching the Lunch Money Show from the blackjack table. That's dedication. That's dedication.
Well, I can tell you about Paul if you ask.
What about him? Go ahead. I'm asking.
Well, turns out not everybody's been as lucky as Uncle Lou today.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did ask you. I said, is the Paul Man winning? And you said, So
yeah, when you text me.
Yeah.
Man, he's down bad.
Oh, no. Well,
listen, so we're down there playing blackjack. It gets to be like 9:15, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna head up to the room and call into the Lunch Money Show. He said, yeah, I'm gonna head up to the room and listen to the show. He's been taking a beating all day. So before me and BA headed up to the room, we went outside to smoke first. So we go outside and we're smoking. We're out by the fire pits, and we got done and we come back in. And we're walking down that long hallway, that goes from the casino to the elevators to take you to the hotel.
Yeah.
And there's this guy way up ahead of us in the hallway carrying this big ass cooler. And I said, that's Huffer Billy Paul.
Oh, he even brought himself a cooler, huh?
Oh, man. Look, he took such a beating, he had to go to his car and get his cooler full of beer to bring into his room.
Yeah. But you know what? He's smart for bringing that cooler full of beer because, the Cherokee, for those of you who don't know, it's not like most casinos where they give you free drinks when you're gambling. You got to pay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's smart for doing that.
He goes, we were in the elevator riding up, and he goes, I got half non-alcoholic beer in here and half alcoholic beer. And I said, well, after the beating you took, you don't need that non-alcoholic beer. You can forget about that. Yeah,
go ahead and give that to Nate.
Yeah. No, I don't think he lost a bunch of money. It's just, you know how it is. You know how it's so streaky. Remember, it was like when you came. It's like a whole day will go by where you could play blindfolded and win. Like, it's just weird. It's just win, 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 win. And then you can have another day where no matter what you do, it's lose, 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 lose. And that's how it was with that.
Yeah, it's exactly how it was. You remember that first night, the first night we were up there, last time we went up there? I couldn't lose.
I know.
Everything I put money in, I won. Everything.
Yeah.
And then, it took a couple days to lose that, but I did. He'll
get it turned around.
Yeah, he'll get it turned around. The best thing to do whenever you're taking a beating is to take a break. That's really, I don't know. I'm not very superstitious, but when it comes to money, I might change my tune a little bit when it comes to money.
Well, I told him, I said, look, take a break. Try again tomorrow. The Lunch Money Show ends at 12. Tomorrow starts at 12:01.
There you go.
Down there at 12:05.
Yeah, it's a new day. It's a new day.
Tomorrow, technically.
Yeah. Adam, the sports guy, is here. He says Pat Fitzgerald got fired. Yeah, we were talking about that a minute ago. Devin Zane is here. Rack Dog, what's up, buddy? Alar's Alliance. He went 13-31 in the last 4 years. He could have been fired without this. Well, yeah. So that's why the theory that they took the opportunity to fire him with cause, so they don't have to pay his buyout. It makes a lot of sense to me. Billy Cole, what's up? Devin Hayes, C Raw. Sports Talk 101. Go Dogs is here. Kevin Badger. Can the Big Ten get rid of Northwestern and get a good team to replace them? Listen, every conference has to have bad teams in it. You can't. There's no such thing as a conference that has all great teams. So, anyway, All right. If I missed anybody, there's a bunch more people in here. Roger Dodger, I see you. Cookie every day. Oh, look who's here. Will. Northwestern should go after David Shaw. Yeah.
He's available.
Yeah, he is available. I mean, that would be that would be a home run hire if he could get him. You know?
I like David Shaw.
I do too.
Always did. I know it didn't go well for him his last couple of years at Stanford, but I always liked him.
Yeah, he's a good coach, and it actually would be a good fit because he's familiar with that type of university.
Yeah.
Derek Mason. I guess that kind of makes sense too. What's he doing now? Where's he at?
He was the defensive coordinator at Oklahoma State last year.
Yeah.
I think he still has that same position, but I'm not sure.
Another 3-9 coach. No. All right. Let's go ahead and bring Edward on. I'd like to hear Edward's opinion on this and ask. I wonder if they do any hazing at Publix. What's up, Edward?
Oh, not much, Pete. Wait, what's up, Lou?
What's up, Edward?
Not much. Well, if you want my opinion on what is this, David Shaw, I think David Shaw would be an excellent hire. I mean, wherever he goes, whoever takes him, yeah.
Yeah. So what time did you get done streaming last night, Edward? You tired?
God, yeah, the thing just booted me right out. Can't believe that.
What booted? What are you talking about? It booted you right out.
When I was doing the stream, booted me right out. Right out.
StreamYard doesn't had enough of the Edward show, huh? They just went ahead and kicked you right off of there.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I went and reported the issue, so.
I'm sure it'll get fixed really quick.
I'm not gonna do anything, so.
Yeah.
Just run these tests here. Yeah, I run these tests. Oh, okay. Baloney. Come on.
Did you ever get in touch?
It's on their end. They're just not admitting it.
Did you ever get in touch with my best friend?
I just emailed him.
Oh, you just emailed him. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it? Where does he live again? Sweden or something?
He's in Sweden.
Yeah. What time is it there?
Oh God, it's.
What are they, like 6 hours ahead of us or something?
Yeah, something like that. It's. Yeah, it's. He's like I said. He's in another time zone. He's like all the way in Sweden, so he's on that. What do you call it? Like the Europe time zone or something? What do they call
the
it?
Europe time zone, yeah. Stingray says Edward rage quit. Is that right?
No, I was. By the time I got back in, it was already ended. I was trying to like get that login code or something. I couldn't even. How can I get any login code if I have zero control?
Yeah.
You know?
So you didn't get P bombed or CP bombed or what's the other ones? I can't remember all the abbreviations that you do.
No. CP bomb, B bomb, P bomb.
What? B bomb? You know what? I don't even want to know. I honestly don't.
Yeah. I'm not going to show
What about
you.
the bomb where someone takes a shit on stream? Did anyone do that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good.
What do you call that? What kind of bomb is that? An S bomb?
I guess you could call it, unless you want to call it the SY bomb, StreamYard bomb.
Right. Hey, what do you? So who are you going to trash talk today? We were thinking about, since it's in the news, you could trash talk Pat Fitzgerald. Are you familiar with the story? Because if not, it won't work.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know the whole thing on them.
All right.
Before we get to the Edward trash talking part, can I, Pete? Can I get you to help me clear something up with Edward?
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping you'll remember this, but twice that we've had Edward on, but the two times we had Edward on when he was trying to do Rumble,
Yes.
we both told him the same thing. It's not going to work. You need to go back to YouTube, blah, blah, blah. He was convinced he was going to be on Rumble and everything was going to be fine. And me and Edward made a bet that he couldn't go 90 days without having to delete a stream. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay.
Stream.
So you know me and Edward made that bet. Well, the first stream back yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, whenever it was, he had to delete the stream after 5 minutes because literally the first guest he let on into the StreamYard P-bombed.
Now, hold on. I thought that Edward went out and hired a world-class producer to prevent this from happening again.
That's not my concern.
Yeah.
The bet was that one of Edward's streams would get deleted within 90 days for porn bomb. That was the bet.
Yeah.
Now, Edward acknowledges that we made the bet, but he says that he didn't have to do anything if he lost. Now, how is it even a bet? Like, there's a couple of aspects to a bet. One person thinks one thing, the second person thinks another thing, and whichever one is right wins something, and whichever one is wrong loses something. But he's saying no, that the bet only involved if I lost. If he lost, nothing happened. That's not right.
No, that's not right. So what do we think a proper payment for Edward would be for losing?
Well, I said $1,200, but he said no, he's not sending me that. So listen, this is how he wants to pay off the bet. He's willing to buy me lunch, but I have to drive to the Publix that he works at on a day when he's working, and I have to be there on his lunch break, and he'll buy me whatever I want from the deli.
Yeah, it'll cost you more in gas money to get there than whatever you're buying in the deli.
That's what I told him. You're wanting me to drive 3 hours to win a $10 meal. I don't understand.
Yeah, how much is a Publix sub? Like $8?
Edward?
What?
Edward's answering the phone, I think. I don't know what's going on with that phone.
About to. It depends on what type you get. They're like different.
Edward's phone.
Edward. I've dropped the ball here. I gotta put him on screen.
All right, there we go. That takes care of that.
Hey, Edward, did you ever think about unplugging that phone when you come on the Lunch Money Show for just like however long you're on here?
I either should do that or just take the phone off the receiver.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work too. That's a good. Yeah, it's a good point.
All right, so I think Lou mentioned about I talked to VicTube. I said, all right, I'll talk to VicTube. We'll be even.
Yeah, Pete, because I told Edward that VicTube had blocked me on StreamYard.
I'll do that. That'll work. That's perfect.
So Edward's going to handle that for you.
That's what he says.
Oh.
Yes, I'll handle that.
Well, I told him he needs to trash Vic tonight for blocking me on StreamYard.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What do you think about that, Edward?
I mean, I really wasn't planning on trashing. I was just hoping maybe he could come up here tonight or the next Lunch Money show, and I could talk to him there. But
is Vic in the chat now?
He is. He's in the chat.
Vic, can you come on the StreamYard so Edward can talk to you?
Yeah, we need an explanation.
I would settle for that. If Vic doesn't come in the StreamYard, then that means he's scared, Edward, in which case you'll have no other choice but to trash him.
All right, here he is.
Because Vic shouldn't have blocked me on StreamYard.
I didn't block you on StreamYard.
Well, I sent the screenshot to literally everybody. I mean, when I try to join your StreamYard, it says the host has banned you. I mean, that means you blocked me on StreamYard. Vic, we're not here to relitigate this, Vic.
Well, what do you mean? Well, I showed y'all my block list. I looked on StreamYard and in the settings. I looked on my block list, and you weren't on there. So
well, that was clearly Photoshop because it's been going on for 3 weeks. Every time I try to join your StreamYard, it says the host has banned you. And Vic, we're not here to relitigate this, buddy. You blocked me. It is what it is. Edward is on. You're not even on here to talk to me, Vic. Vic, you're not even on here to talk to me. I don't even know why you're talking to me on StreamYard whenever you've blocked me on StreamYard. You clearly don't want to talk to me on StreamYard. You're here to listen to Edward. Go ahead, Edward.
You keep telling everyone I blocked you on StreamYard when I did not block you.
All right, tell me what's the situation. I'm trying to figure out the bottom line and situation.
Edward, can you handle this?
Yeah. All right, so Vic, what's going on here? So Lou is saying like you blocked him on StreamYard. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I did not block him on.
Okay.
So what was the?
Not
Can I hate to interject here. Oh shit, he dropped off. He got mad. No, there he is.
Wow.
Hold on.
He didn't block.
No,
Saying he didn't
No,
block
I did
him.
not. I did not block Lou on StreamYard.
All right, hey, Vic, can you tell me what the original? I hate to break in because Edward's handling this. I don't want to even get involved, honestly, but I do have a couple of questions. Number one being, what was the original violation that Uncle Lou committed for you to block him in the first place?
He didn't. He didn't.
That'd be something pretty bad for you to block him.
I didn't block him, and I did not have any reason to block him.
Okay.
Well, that I agree with. You definitely didn't have a reason.
Right. I can believe that.
So Edward, so what Vic just said was he blocked him for no reason. Now,
No, I didn't. I just
No.
said I didn't block.
I can almost speak this and say if he goes, there's what do you call it? If you click guess on StreamYard, correct me if I'm wrong.
I did.
I have the free basic plan.
That's
If
what.
you go to guess, I think there's a guess option. If you hit that, it'll tell you who's banned.
I did that. Yes, I did that.
Okay, you did that. Okay, now was Uncle Lou's name listed or
No.
Okay, it was not listed. Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. That's because I have that list too, and I can check it and see because I know Uncle Lou's not on that list either. So, because I never blocked him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to get to the whole bottom of this and figure out the situation. I'm not angry. I'm just trying to figure the situation. What happened? Because I wasn't on. If it was one of your streams, Vic, that you're doing, I wasn't there, so I don't know all that happened. So I could pretty much see if Uncle Lou is not on that list up for being blocked, banned, whatever it's called, then I could say if he's not on there, then he's not blocked. Because the only way I could see Uncle Lou on that list if he's banned or blocked, because it would be on there.
That's right.
That's the way I see it.
hey, Billy Cole has a great question. Edward, did you pay your light bill? Why are you sitting in the dark?
Oh, no. What happens is the ballast heats up, and when it heats up so much, it'll go out. But it does come back on. It just takes some time.
The ballast?
Yeah, it's in the...
Ballast.
What are you, in a grow room?
No, I'm just in the... This happens. I've had this happen during the stream, too, so it's
What are you
crazy.
talking about ballast? You have some kind of special light in there or something?
It's like a light. Yeah, one of those light things. It's crazy.
Yeah, I have lights all over my house. None of them have a ballast.
Well, you're lucky.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't feel like we've resolved this issue.
But yeah, if all right. Yeah, I just want to talk to Vic. So I want to get this bet evened up. Say okay, I talked to Vic, the bet's even. So,
Yeah, but I don't feel like you.
I don't see what Vic's saying.
I don't feel like you've resolved it though.
Pete, I just text you the picture that I get when I try to join Vic's StreamYard.
Only Lou can resolve this.
So I'm looking at a text from Uncle Lou right now. It looks like a screenshot
All
that
right,
says you've been blocked. The host blocked you from entering the broadcast.
Well, I mean, anyone.
And it is a StreamYard message.
Well, I mean, anyone can just find an image off of Google. I mean,
You have an excuse for everything.
I don't know. It looks like a valid picture to me.
I haven't seen any pictures. I don't know. I know that when I went on someone's panel, the host blocked me. So.
yeah.
Hey, Edward, can we fix that light? This is bothering me. I got to be able to see you. I mean, that's half of the fun. Hey, here's what you do. First of all, do you have a hammer? That'll fix it.
That would be terrible, Pete.
Nah, man, just tap it with the hammer.
Let me try something else.
Hey, yeah, get up on that chair. That looks like a good idea, and wiggle it. Somebody's saying it's a fluorescent light, like they, I guess, like those lights they have in Publix. I think that's what it is.
Edward has a night light with a timer.
Hey, just wiggle it a little bit.
Now, also keep in mind, I could have retaliated, but I didn't. Every Thursday morning, Vic joins my StreamYard with no problems.
Yes, didn't retaliate because I didn't block you.
Well, me trying to join your StreamYard for 2 weeks straight and not being able to, plus having indisputable photo evidence.
It sounds to me like Lou has been very understanding about this whole thing.
Had indisputable photo evidence.
I think Lou's been very reasonable and understandable. Hey Lou, let me ask you a question. If you called into my show, right? Not the Lunch Money show, that's our show, but let's say my call-in show or my midday show or whatever, and you realized I had blocked you. The next time that I called into one of your shows, how would you react?
Well, I mean, under normal circumstances, I would be pretty angry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give Vic the benefit of the doubt. Plus, my Thursday morning audience on the shoe really enjoys Vic's presence there, and so I'm trying not to be selfish and still allow Vic to come on for the benefit of the viewers. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm extremely irate and drooling mad about not being able to go on Vic's show anymore.
See, so what are you gonna?
I want to be unblocked, and I want Edward to trash Vic to pay up. First of all, Edward owes me $900. If he's not going to pay it, that's fine, but he needs to trash Vic for blocking me on StreamYard. And number B, Vic needs to just unblock me on StreamYard. I mean, I'm willing to let it go. I'm not going to hold any type of grudge or anything like that, but I need to be unblocked from StreamYard.
I can't unblock you because I didn't block you, so I don't know how to do that. I mean, I don't know what you expect from me.
Well, I don't know.
It sounds like a conundrum.
Yeah, I don't think the issue between me and Vic is going to get resolved here, but I think Edward's just going to have to do what Edward needs to do.
Yeah, Edward, I guess it's time for you to shine, my friend.
All right. Well, I can just say if VicTube is saying, Lou, you're not blocked and you're not on the list, like if he goes to, because VicTube says he checked his guest list.
Yeah.
Or where is it? The guest. Where do you get the what's it? The StreamYard. There's a guest where it says guest. You click that, and it has a list of guests that are banned. And if he does not see, and if he says he checked it and said, "Oh, Uncle Lou's not banned," then he's not banned. There's no way. I mean,
you're just going to take Vic's word for it, even though I've provided photo evidence.
And so did I.
I haven't seen the photo evidence.
I also provided photo evidence on my stream. I shared my screen.
Edward, are you calling Peete a liar? Because Peete just said he's seen the photo evidence.
I did.
I'm not calling him a liar. I have not seen any evidence of it.
Yeah, I don't appreciate being called a liar, Edward.
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying
you're refusing to trash Vic. You're refusing to trash VicTube, who has obviously committed a crime here, but then you're throwing Peete in the trash and calling him a liar.
Yeah, how did I get? Why you're throwing me under the bus now?
Now you're accusing me of something that's not even true.
Well,
hey, what did I do, Edward?
You didn't do anything wrong, Pete. I'm not calling anyone a liar. All I'm saying is I want to see evidence. I said I have not seen the evidence. That's not calling anyone a liar.
I saw the evidence. You don't take my word for it? You don't trust me?
I'm not saying I don't trust you. I'm just saying I'd like to see evidence as well. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing. Is there anything?
Well, Edward, here's the thing. I would go ahead and text you the evidence that Lou texted me, except for you don't have a phone for me to text you it to.
Texted it to me too, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it too, but I mean, anyone can, find an image on Google. I mean, I went on Google, looked on the streaming.
I want to be honest. I could email the picture to myself and then put it up on OBS. I just don't feel like doing it.
I found that same picture on the internet, just looking on Google Images. I found that same picture. So
yeah,
I drove to literally the middle of nowhere to hang out with Vic in his basement.
I know you did.
And now this is the thanks I get.
That's right. Nature Boy says that's an outlandish accusation that you're throwing around, Vic.
What outlandish accusation?
That Lou manufactured that picture instead of taking a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even begin to describe to you how out of the way Vic lives from anything even remotely resembling civilization. If anything would have happened to me out there, it would have been weeks before anybody would have found me.
Yeah, where does he live in comparison to you?
Like an hour and a half away.
Okay. Yeah, he's in the Atlanta area. That's right.
I drove an hour and a half to eat 3 chicken wings and a piece of birthday cake because I cared about VicTube.
And the thanks you get is getting blocked on StreamYard.
Yeah. I even stopped at a gas station on the way and bought him a hat and a T-shirt.
Dang.
And sunglasses. Yeah.
Well, I think Vic, before the softball game, you're gonna have to unblock Lou. I think.
I already told you. I already told you I didn't block him, so I can't unblock him if I never blocked him.
Yeah, and I want to be clear. Like, I'm not mad at you, Vic. I love you, Vic. I'm not mad at you. I just enjoy coming on your show, and I even still listen to your show, and even participate in the comments section. And you know, sometimes the show is so good, and I'm just so entertained, I forget I'm even blocked, and I get excited about something you're talking about, and I go to hit the StreamYard link, and then I remember, oh shit, I can't even go on. And it, you know, bothers me a little.
Yeah, Pete McGaha says he can hear the hurt in Lou's voice. I can too. He sounds perturbed and upset too. I don't know what you're gonna do to make this right, Vic.
The situation I should think of is unless there's moderators. Sometimes moderators can do what do they call it, blocking or something. So I mean, unless it was one of the moderators, if it wasn't VicTube himself, it could be unless he has moderators.
No, not in the StreamYard. No, in the.
Holy shit! There goes the light. The light just came on.
Yeah. See, I told you. I know this stuff.
Edward, that might be a fire hazard, buddy. You might have a loose wire or something in there.
I bet you that light is on one of those clapper deals, and Edward's dad's in the hallway trolling us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me see. All right. So what basically it's like I was saying, it could be one of the moderators. You know, because moderators do blocking also.
Hold on.
I'm sure you know that.
There's moderators on StreamYard and not YouTube?
No, I'm saying like not on StreamYard. I'm saying moderators like in the chat is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I think Uncle Lou's a moderator. So
yes.
So he wouldn't.
I'm a YouTube moderator, but not a StreamYard moderator.
I don't think there's such thing as a StreamYard moderator. Is there?
I've never seen that.
No.
There are no.
There are YouTube moderators.
Right.
I can tell you that I'm a moderator for a couple of YouTubers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in order for VicTube to block Lou, he has to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
On StreamYard.
You know, on the way to Cherokee and on the way back, I come within about 30 minutes of Vic's house. Maybe on Thursday on the way back from Cherokee, I can go by Vic's house and maybe we can get this situation resolved, or he can meet me out back.
Hey, do you live near a Bucky's? You can meet him there.
No, I don't live near Bucky's.
Because Vic, here's what's going to happen. I'll go 30 minutes out of my way on the way home from Cherokee on Thursday to stop by your house to see if we can get this situation resolved peacefully.
Okay.
But if we can't, then we're taking it outside.
Okay.
and that's that.
Okay.
I'm always fascinated with Edward's shirts.
Yeah.
Every time you come on, you have some explaining to do. What does that say? Warning: I'm a Cubs fan.
I'm not really one. I'm just wearing it for fun.
That's what
Someone
you say that every
actually
week.
gave me the shirt.
Every week I say, "What's that shirt and what's it mean?" You go, "I'm just wearing it for fun. Somebody gave it to me." Have you ever bought your own shirt? Everybody just gives you every shirt that you own.
I bought shirts. I don't really go out and buy shirts much.
Are you a Cubs fan?
I mean, I could say I like them. I'm not like a true, like, high hardcore fan of them.
Yeah.
I'm just wearing it for fun, you know?
Right.
I tell you what, I'll change the shirt. How's that sound?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe just take the shirt off and stream shirt and do the
Yeah.
rest of the show.
Oh, you want me to be on here with shirtless? I can do that too.
Yeah, we will. Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh my, bro, you look like half of George the Animal Steel.
Well, it kind of reminds you of him, though. Yeah, I remember that wrestler.
Have you ever eaten a turnbuckle?
No. I know he does it, though. He was known for it.
Somebody doesn't believe it. Somebody
You've
doesn't.
never been cold a day in your life, have you?
Never been what?
Go ahead.
Cold.
Yeah.
No.
You remember that time? I think we tried to convince Edward to do the waxing on the Lunch Money show one night. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like on the 40-year-old virgin.
That would hurt like hell. I'd be screaming in so much pain. You know
Man, that would be gold. But see, you'd have to have somebody do it for you. Like I don't think you'd have to have Dylan do it for you or something. It's like one of those things. I don't think it's possible to wax yourself because it hurts too much. You have to have somebody do it for you so that you
Even when
can't,
someone
you
does
know.
it for you, it would still hurt.
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, as far as Vic 2 goes, the whole blocking thing, the way I'm saying it is if Uncle Lou is not on that, I guess when you click guest in StreamYard, if his name's not on there, I look at it as saying that he's not banned in StreamYard. That's the way I look at it. So like I said, I've got the StreamYard. I have the free plan. I can look at the guests, go to guests, and I can see banned guests, and I can see who's banned and who's not. That's all I was trying to explain here.
I'm not sure I've ever seen anybody have hair on the top of the outside of their arm before.
It's like clavicle hair.
Yeah. Clavicle hair.
Right. Capital. Yes.
Wow.
But I mean that's just the way I look at it for the whole blocking thing. It could be just a misunderstanding too. Very possible.
Edward, do you think Celine Driver is in a similar hair situation as yourself, considering y'all are Jewish brothers?
As far as the hair goes, I'm not too sure about that.
Do you think Celine has hairy clavicles?
Well, I mean,
Probably, right?
I ain't saying that front ones. I'd say possible. Who knows?
He streams every Wednesday. Do you think he'll do a shirtless stream on Wednesday so we can see?
I'd say that's up to him.
I'm gonna say unless Celine takes his shirt off on Wednesday to prove otherwise, I'm gonna assume this is a Jewish thing and he also has hairy clavicles.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of hair transplants before, Edward? Because
Yeah,
you don't have a lot on top of your head, but you got plenty that they could take right there from the outside of your arm and put that on top of your head.
Right up on my head, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be perfect. Yeah. That would be a nice hair transplant right there.
Yeah. The hair on your body is so long, you could donate it to people that, like, what's it, Locks for Love or whatever, or Locks of Love or whatever it's called. Can you imagine? You get a donated hair and it's Edward's arm hair.
Now that would be hilarious.
Hey, you know how sometimes when people have organ transplants, the family of the person that donated the organ likes to meet the recipient.
Yeah.
It's like a big emotional thing. Imagine you received a hair transplant and then 6 months later, Edward showed up at your house because he wanted you to know how much he cared and that he,
Because I care.
I would tell you to get, one of those.
I care about Lou, Pete. I care about Vic too. I care for everybody.
Yeah.
I would say to get one of those like electric beard trimmers or whatever to trim that, but you might clog that thing up. You might need a weed whacker for that.
Weed whacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I got to go now, guys. So appreciate you letting me come on.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on and
Have you on, Vic. You're always welcome here. Like I said, I believe the way I'm seeing it with. If Uncle Lou is not blocked on StreamYard, his name's not on the. If you can't click guess, ban. If Lou's not banned, then there's no way Lou would be blocked or banned on StreamYard. It's. I just look at that as being impossible.
Yeah.
Vic, I love you, buddy. Do the right thing.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
all right. See you later, Vic.
I say if he is, I'd apologize, Vic. If you did,
Yeah, if Vic unblocks me and apologizes, then I'll just pretend none of this ever happened.
I'm not sure Vic is very remorseful. He didn't sound like it.
Are you suggesting that he doesn't care?
Whatever I can say.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Oh, look who's here. Now look, this isn't a call-in show, but I'll make an exception because of who it is.
Who is?
You want to?
Celine. Celine.
5 minutes.
Huh?
This is like our very own J date.
Yeah.
My Jewish brother.
I've been in here
The
for
king of
45
the
minutes.
Jews. I bow to the king of the Jews. I have to do this or I'll get kicked out of the tribe.
Damn right you will.
That's why I am.
Y'all have so little to do that you're speculating about how much body hair I have.
Yes.
That's them, not me.
I've been here for 45 minutes, Pete. You haven't even acknowledged me.
What are you talking about? You came. You weren't in the back room for even 5 seconds. I put you on.
No, but the live chat, you simpleton.
Oh. Yeah.
This is a YouTube first, and this is disproving a long-held conspiracy theory. But it turns out that Celine and Edward are not the same person because here they are, both on in the same place at the same time.
He was on one of my stream. He was on my stream last week.
This would be a golden
The
opportunity.
week before. He was on one of my streams.
Can we get Edward and Celine Driver to trash George Soros and the Rothschilds?
Oh, that'd be easy. I don't like either one of them.
Yeah, but it would be so funny too.
You know what?
Well, George Soros retired, handed everything over to his kid, Alex.
Retired.
Well, he's semi-retired. He put his youngest son.
How do you retire from controlling the world?
Yeah, I was about to say, how do you retire from world domination?
He handed it all off to his younger son, Alex.
He handled the control of the world over to his son.
I guess so.
Oh.
So George Soros no
he's
longer
an old
controls
Nazi
the world?
collaborator, so he's probably taking a step back now.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
What about the Rothschilds? Where do they fit in?
I thought most of them were dead. I don't know where they fit in. Soros probably ate them, for all I know.
Mrs. Cook wants to know if you can take your shirt off too.
No.
No?
It's not happening.
No.
I already know that's not happening. I already predicted that.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
He does.
Edward, I really wish you would put a shirt back on, please, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that was actually a good call there.
Let's see. Jay Shippies is now up to 4. So that's good.
Jay Shippies.
Yeah, Shippies. The new and improved me, the one that came back after my hiatus.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a mod on a lot of different channels, yours, Lou's, DVDs, Battle Angels, TKs, I'm not going to time people out on other people's channels anymore unless they start typing out, like ethnic slurs.
Yeah.
I'm going to save all those timeouts I would have given them on your channels for my channel.
Yeah, do that. Yeah. Yeah, don't time him out on my channel. And unless he
I'll leave him alone. Leave him alone.
All right, good.
I'll time him out on my channel.
Yeah.
So
Celine, have you reached a decision about Slob softball?
Huh?
Have you reached a decision about Slob softball?
Yeah. My mom is in a good place. She's encouraging me to go because she knows I've missed the last few Slob events, for family matters, and I should hang out with my friends and everything as long as I'm welcome. And it doesn't look like there's a tropical storm heading our way or a tropical system. And I've already bought my daughter all her furniture last week, on Saturday, and she's not moving in until the weekend after the Slob softball game, so that's not going to tie me up. So unless something drastic happens between now and the 20th, I'll be there.
That's great news.
That is great news.
That's great news. And Pete, I have some great news for you too. I was thinking, I know in the grand scheme of things, the softball game is irrelevant to what I'm about to mention, so I'll apologizing ahead of time for even bringing this up. But in case y'all are down a man for the softball game, which is, I think, a possibility, Celine will be there to step in. So
no, actually, I can't. Serious talk, I can't because I really tore up my left elbow. I'm wearing a brace on it right now. I tore it up.
How'd you do that?
Nobody on Team Dummies can swing a bat, dude. You'll be fit right in.
Okay.
You'll fit right in. They're terrible.
No, I'm going to. Yeah, you're going to get to meet me, Tiger TV. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of folks that I didn't get to meet because of missed.
So
TV's on Team Dummies too. See, this works out great.
Well, I'm going to be a spectator.
You can't just come on here and tell us you tore your elbow up and not tell us how.
They're not really sure how, but all of a sudden I have some kind of tendonitis thing going on, and they can't really pinpoint an exact.
Is it a pickleball injury?
No.
So you didn't injure it. You just got old. What you're saying?
Yeah, I got old, and I know it was when I was doing some moving around of stuff upstairs. I probably did it then.
Is it possible you hurt yourself playing pickleball?
No, I don't play pickleball. Although I do understand that pickleball is very popular with people like me over 50.
Is that the same thing as lawn bowling?
No, pickleball is tennis with a wiffle ball.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a tennis court about 1/4 the size.
Yeah.
Now, I saw something the other day. Now, this is off subject, too. I apologize for that. But have you guys seen this new sport? It's called tennis baseball.
What? No.
It's basically a baseball on a baseball field, but instead of a baseball bat and a baseball, the batter has a tennis racket, and they use a tennis ball. Yeah.
No, I haven't heard of that.
It looks like a great event for the Slob Olympics. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I live a sheltered life, so.
Yeah. So you don't do lawn bowling?
No, I wouldn't know what the hell to do with lawn bowling. I'm not that old.
But you do live in a retirement community. Isn't that a popular event in a retirement community?
I do not live in a retirement community.
Oh.
You're confusing Sarasota, Florida with the Villages, which is far away from me, sir. Sir.
Have you ever been antiquing on a Tuesday?
I've never been antiquing, period. Raj goes antiquing to find those Fajacta signs that he collects.
Hey.
I don't go antiquing.
Hey, Celine, you still doing your watch stuff?
And when did I ever stop? No, yeah.
Like the watch? I was wondering if you
just
still, because I got a watch. I was wondering what you know about it. I can go get it and show you.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, you want to see my newest watch, Celine? Let me get you to rate this for me.
I didn't mean to.
Can you?
Since you're doing it on your channel, I don't feel so bad anymore.
Well, can you see YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it on the other screen.
All right. It's right here.
Oh, Lou, I wanted to comment.
Let's see if you know what it is first.
That video you did a couple of days ago, the helmet video. Hang on a minute.
Damn thing.
I can't see the brand name, but it looks pretty damn good. Was it G-Shock?
No.
No, it's
Invicta?
It's an Invicta Pro Diver. Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Aurelio.
Who?
It's spelled let's see if I Auriol. I don't know.
No, I never heard of that. No.
But that's it right here.
It looks like Tissot PRX.
Okay. Huh.
Nice watch.
Okay.
No,
thanks.
Lou, that was a good video. I enjoyed that collection video you did. But I'm banned from commenting on YouTube for 3 days.
Yeah, I like your watch videos. They're awesome.
I can't comment on YouTube.
Oh
videos.
no.
Yeah, they said one of my comments on another video violated community guidelines. So, no commenting.
That's stupid.
Fuck them.
This is what I say. YouTube's like a very was it a satanic and evil corporation. Ugh.
I wouldn't go
I
that far.
didn't even know that was a thing. You can get banned from commenting?
Yeah, if you
Stupid.
violate community guidelines on a comment, like if they called my comment bullying.
Yeah, Lou. So my father-in-law,
Yeah.
right? He used to always come and comment on the shows. He's been banned from commenting for so long. He just gave up.
Now
You know what? I
I
think
can
you
still
told me
comment.
that. That's
I
right.
can still comment in a live chat. I just can't comment on a video.
That's
Oh,
weird. That's
I
weird.
wanted to comment something on that video about I was the one that got you all the Ivy League, and I found that Coast Guard helmet for you.
Yeah,
all-
I think the
I did all
FIU and the
Florida.
FAU too.
I did all your Florida teams.
Yeah.
Florida State, FIU, FAU, all of them. The Florida A&M.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
wanted to make sure you had all the major Florida college teams.
Yeah.
So I did that.
yeah. To the troll that keeps coming on, you're wasting your time. You're failing miserably.
Congratulations. You
Yeah,
tried
fucking
and you
got over
failed
it.
miserably.
Yep. Hey, you know what you should do to one of the trolls, Pete? Play the one where it says something about something with 100% chance of dumbass.
The forecast for today is partly stupid with 100% chance of dumbass.
Yeah, this guy. Damn, Edward, you like that one, huh?
For you. I love it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
that.
But I'm looking forward to being at the softball game. I am.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I hear we're playing poker at Raj's house.
That sounds fun.
I don't know
Yeah.
how,
Who's going to be the dealer?
honestly.
Celine, bring $100 and I'll teach you.
Sure.
We need a dealer.
We're probably gonna self deal.
Yeah, I guess so.
some steers.
That sounds fun. Get a little.
And Pete, I'm gonna bring a watch that I think you'll be very interested in.
Well,
I'm not selling it, but I think you'll like because you mentioned the style, and I picked this one up recently, and I thought of you when I bought it. So
oh, that's sweet.
well, not really that, but
No, but whatever that watch that G-Shock that you gave to Raj. That's the one. Now, yeah, the black and gold one.
I didn't give it to him, but yeah.
Oh, well, that's what he said.
I think he's sold it.
Well, I think I sold it to him for like really low price.
Well, I went and looked because I like that watch so much. I almost bought one, but I went on and looked how much they were, and they're not. It's on the high end of G-Shocks. Let's put it that way.
No. No, the high end of G-Shocks is about $4,000 or $5,000.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, yeah. Well, I'm wrong.
I bought that watch around Christmas time, and they had like a 50% off sale or something.
Well, I found what I think is that same watch. I think it was for like $270. It's the cheapest I saw it. But that's
Really?
yeah.
That might be a little high for that one.
Oh,
Oh, that's gotta be
anyway.
It might have been a different. It might have been
Yeah,
looked similar, but it was
like
just a
yourself.
model number.
But you know that he sold that watch that you gave him, or so he sold the watch that you sold him. Yeah, I think to Colby, right? Colby's in it.
Okay. Oh, Colby's been gathering up a few G-Shocks. I know he bought one of mine, and I gave him one as a prize in a drawing or something.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the fake G-Shock fiasco. That was on me. You know.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
He kept it. I told him to keep the fake one. I think he gave it to somebody, but I got him a real one. I cannot believe that I made that mistake. It was so fucking obvious. It really was.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. I bought a fake one before by accident.
Well, at least I never got a fake Rolex. You know, that would have been bad.
Well, the watch that I just showed you, this gold and black Invicta watch, which I really like, by the way, the Pro Diver. They say it's basically a clone of what I can't remember what model of Rolex it is. But
Wait, it looked like that has two subdials, right?
yes,
They're probably claiming it's supposed to be a lookalike of a Daytona.
yeah, that might be right. Yeah.
Well, that's the only two-dial chronograph that Rolex makes.
Yeah, or whatever the dive watch that Rolex makes that's popular for the past 50 years or whatever it is.
Submariner.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Well, the Submariner doesn't have chrono function.
Oh. You're speaking Chinese to me now.
I have two Submariners, and they're not chronos.
All right.
I'm actually afraid to wear one of them.
Oh, this is a good. JC says spade. What about spades? You ever play spades, Lou?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
It's
that's
fun.
an old person's game.
Spades?
I thought it was.
Hmm.
I might be thinking
That's the one you play in teams too,
No,
like 2 against 2. What's that game?
I don't know.
I know which one that is. Bridge.
Yeah, bridge.
Bridge. Oh, okay.
That's an old person's game.
Yeah, that's an old. Yeah, that is an old person's game.
My grandmas used to play bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom used to have bridge night at the house when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. My mom's mom, my grandma would do bridge night and also mahjong night.
What is that?
Mahjong is that tile game where you try and match tiles. They're all turned over, and you have to turn one over and then try and match them. And if you don't, you got to turn them back over again. And
So it's like a memory game?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a memory game.
Hmm.
They have a computer version of it. It's, nobody plays that shit anymore. But
Well, we lost Edward. I don't know what happened to him.
oh, maybe his light blew out, or
I guess.
or something. I don't know.
I'm telling you, it's on some kind of a timer or heat switch or something.
Well, the light shouldn't have anything to do with his internet connection, or maybe it does. I don't know.
Oh, his internet went out too?
Oh, I don't know.
Ms. Cook, you're more than welcome to click off anytime you want. I didn't start talking about watches. They started talking about watches.
Yeah, I asked him a question about my watch.
I just showed up.
Look, I don't know shit about watches. I just know what I think looks good, and if I like it and I can afford it, I'll buy it. But so I figured that maybe Celine Driver could give me some insight into the watch that I have. You know.
Well, Invicta's a solid watch. There's nothing wrong with Invicta. And if you can afford it and you like it, buy it. Never go into debt for buying a watch.
Hufferbilly says, ask Lou to tell you about the pit boss that insulted both of us at once. What's he talking about?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so first of all, we get here, and of course, Hufferbilly Paul left his player's card at home, so he had to get a new one. And then this last time when we get ready to play blackjack, he goes, damn, I can't find my player's card again. I must have lost it again. So he gave the dealer his ID, because they can log you in using your ID or whatever. And the dealer goes, yeah, I can get the pit boss to print you out a new card too. So he said, okay, cool. So we sit down, we start playing, like 10 minutes or something goes by. The pit boss comes back, and he's got Hufferbilly's ID in his hand. He looks at the ID. He looks across the table. There's 3 or 4 of us sitting there. He looks at the ID again, looks back across the table again, and then throws the ID at me.
What?
And we weren't even sitting next to each other. So, like, he didn't even know the pit boss wasn't trying to be funny. Like, he didn't even know me and Paul knew each other. We were sitting on opposite sides of the table. He looked at Hufferbilly Paul's driver's license and then thought I was Hufferbilly Paul.
But you don't look alike.
Well,
you really don't. Not to me.
I don't know.
You're 15 years younger than him.
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
I know.
I said, damn.
What'd you say to the pit boss when they did that?
I said, I don't look that old, do I? And he goes, well, y'all do kind of look alike.
Okay.
I was like, wow, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Maybe his glasses need to be upgraded.
Something.
Oh. Strange.
Anyone ever played cribbage? I don't even know what that is.
I think I've heard of that before, but I don't know.
I've heard of it. I've not. It's a card game of some kind. Again, another old person's game, I think.
So I wanted to ask you this because I was watching before the show tonight. They had the All-Star game and the home run derby was tonight. Did they have? Could you make bets on the home run derby at the sports book, or did you even look?
I haven't even been to the sports book today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't even been down that way. We've been hanging out at the kitty blackjack table and the roulette wheel. That's it. I'm
going to need you before you leave there at some point to go and check the updated odds for some of the win totals and the Heisman and stuff.
Send me a text message or something of like the specific ones that you want, and I'll look them all up.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Lou, are you going to use Bet Now this year?
Probably not.
Not promoting them, just using them for your.
Well, if I gamble online, that's who I'll use because that's really the only one I can use. I can't use any of the legal ones because it's not legal in Georgia.
Yeah.
But are you going to do those videos like you've been doing for forever, really?
Well, he's been using. He did DraftKings last year.
I thought he did Bet Now.
No, last year I did DraftKings.
Oh.
You can't do Bet Now on YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can't.
I was watching those videos, so I promise you. But
you can't promote any gambling site on YouTube that's not legal in the United States.
Yeah, and I don't think that's new. Well, I don't know if they maybe
in at least one state.
Yeah, because that's the only warning I still have on my channel. It's not a strike; it's just a warning. But that's why. It's because of Bet Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, you can do DraftKings because they're legal in the United States, is in certain states. So it doesn't matter that I'm in a state where it's illegal. As long as it's legal somewhere in the United States, you can promote it on YouTube.
I can't believe it's 2023 and gambling's still illegal in some places. It's so stupid. And then they make all these stupid ass rules. Like we were talking about this a few weeks ago. Isn't there some states, and Missouri might be one of them, where as long as it's on water, it's okay? Like so they had those gambling boats on the river and stuff.
Yeah, they still have states like that where it has to be on the water.
Yeah, that's just so dumb.
Yeah.
I remember when I did a couple of cruises with my then wife, and
Now
that's casinos on the ship didn't open until we crossed the 3 mile limit.
Yeah, no. So that's a different thing. That's international. That's because you're outside of the laws of the United States at that point. I'm talking about inside the confines of the states, like these river casinos.
Yeah, there are states and cities in the United States where it's legal to gamble, but only on the water.
Yeah, so
like
what they
on
do.
the Mississippi River.
Yeah, so what
that was a big one for a long time. You used to could cruise up and down the Mississippi River and gamble.
Yeah, I think you still can. But the other thing is too, like you don't even have to be moving. Like they just park these boats and dock them, and so it's not like you're really going on the water. You just you're walking onto the boat, gambling, and walking off. You're not even sailing anywhere.
Well, I've been to the ones in Tunica and Biloxi. Now they've changed the laws in Biloxi after Hurricane Katrina, but they're nothing like boats. You would never even know they were on the water.
Right.
They look like Harris Cherokee. They just happen to be built over the top of some body of water. And like in Biloxi, you used to have to build them out on the ocean.
Oh yeah, I heard about those. Yeah, you're right. I know that I remember there was a company in Tampa that offered evening dinner cruises, and they had a casino on the well, I would hesitate to call it a ship. It isn't really that big, but they wouldn't open the casino until they launched the boat and got into Tampa Bay, and then they'd open the casino.
Yeah, it's
that
just
kind of died when they opened the Hard Rock in Tampa.
Yeah, I mean, and you would think that every red state would have legalized gambling, and the way they talk about keeping the government out of your personal life and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Gambling, I guess gambling is, I don't know, it's weird.
Well, I mean, look,
I don't know about Florida or South Carolina, but every single year in the Georgia House in Atlanta, a gambling bill gets put forward. They say, this is the year we finally got enough support from this group and that group. And then every year, nothing happens.
Yeah, it's the same here.
And then they run for election talking about, yep, we're going to get the gambling and blah, blah, blah. I mean, because if you poll the people, it's like 70, 80% in favor.
Yeah.
And then these states have the lottery. And let's be real,
That's gambling. Yeah, of course it is.
It's state-sponsored gambling. And then they say, well, yeah, but, we give proceeds to the schools and this and that. Yes, and you would tax casinos, too.
To do the same thing, right.
Give those proceeds to the schools or the homeless if you wanted to, too.
Yeah, or use them to help with some infrastructure, local infrastructure or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
we all know that money for the lottery goes into the general fund. Florida sold the lottery bullshit on. We're going to use it to fund education.
And what they do, Lou's right. They try to say it's a fundraiser and not gambling. But when you look on the back of any scratch off lottery ticket at all, it says you have a gambling problem. Call this number. They're admitting it's gambling.
Shut up.
I mean,
have you ever been to the gas station at like 5 o'clock on a Friday? Like there'd be 19 people in line to buy the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always said the lottery was a tax on stupidity, but that's just me.
Well, you can make that argument about just gambling in general, but
I
mean,
the whole thing about
people who play the lottery the hardest are the people that can least afford to do it.
I mean, this whole idea. Well,
It wouldn't be illegal to be stupid.
gambling destroys. This is what they said. Gambling destroys lives, and this and that. And it's like, well, okay. Well, then, I guess we need to go ahead and ban alcohol, cigarettes. Every fast food restaurant needs to be banned too. I mean, where do you draw the line?
Porn.
Yeah, porn too.
I mean, the libertarian.
No, I mean that's where I draw the line.
Oh,
The libertarian,
You're not banning that.
the libertarian in me says, you want to gamble, you want to smoke, you want to drink, you want to, hook up with a prostitute. You're a grown ass adult, do what you want. Just, I think you're an adult, and if you have the ability to make your own decisions, make your own decisions. I don't think the government really has a place in those kind of things.
yeah. Edward's trying to come back on.
Knowing that I'm opening myself up to, anyway.
Edward, you're gonna have to put yourself on camera because I'm getting a lot of trolls trying to come in here.
I don't see any trolls in the chat.
I'm talking about it in the StreamYard.
What are they doing in the StreamYard?
Because they
Trolls are trying to join the StreamYard.
yeah,
now?
that's what they've been doing the whole time. Yeah.
I only see one. I see one message from Vic 2. I see one message from.
I'm not talking about the messages. I'm talking about trying to come on. They're in the back room. Yeah. All right. That is Edward. So, all right. What's up, Edward? What happened?
He's not going to make it in. When you see that circle of death, he won't get in. Oh, he got in. Some bitch. I was wrong.
Edward, you having some internet issues or what?
The thing's booted me out again.
Oh.
I think I should clown. I was thinking of either clowning Miami Hurricanes, but you know what? Forget that. Maybe I should just go ahead and clown StreamYard.
Clown to Miami Hurricanes. What were you going to do that for? Did they do what happened with them?
Oh, I just love clowning them.
Oh.
I'm sure, I don't know if Celine's ever seen me clown them, but I could clown them since Celine's here.
It seems like you've clowned Miami like 12 times on one place.
I feel like he has too, yeah.
I can clown StreamYard.
I mean, he wants to clown Miami.
There goes that damn light again. How about clown that dumbass light you got in there?
Clown who?
How about clowning? I tried to get you to do this yesterday on your show, but what about clowning people that clown things?
Oh, clown people that clown things. Well, if I clown things, that means I'd almost be clowning myself.
Yeah, kinda.
I think that was the point he was trying to make.
So you want me to clown myself?
Well, that might be one of the most epic.
I mean,
I've already clowned myself before.
Well, Luke clowns people all the time. So does
you've
Pete.
been clowning yourself on here today for about an hour and a half.
Well, I mean, Celine has said if I want to clown the Miami Hurricanes, I could do that, but
I'll go ahead.
Well, with all due respect to Celine, he doesn't run this show. I do.
No, it's true. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not my world here. Now that my world begins at 3:00 on Wednesday. Every
I hate to break
Wednesday,
this to you. I hate to break this to you two, but this is a Christian show.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Shall I leave now?
Sorry, but this is a Christian show.
Well, then what are you
Celine's
doing here?
awesome.
You're not,
I like
you're not
Celine is
religious.
awesome. Celine is awesome.
Lou is about as much of a Christian as I am.
This is a New Testament show, not an Old Testament show.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the matter? You don't like fire and brimstone?
Well, I'm not clowning Florida because that's Celine's team. It's no point.
Go ahead. I mean, I've been clowning Florida all year. I mean, we're terrible. We're terrible. I know.
Okay.
that.
So it's cool to clown
Moment,
Florida.
we're
All right,
terrible. We
Pete.
deserve to be clowned.
All right, Pete. What do you think? Clown Florida?
I guess so. I don't know what else to tell you. I wanted you to clown Pat Fitzgerald, but you don't know what that's about. So
I'm not sure I know what Pat Fitzgerald is about. The name sounds familiar, but I've been too lazy to look it up.
That might have been how I heard one.
All right. Well, I'll clown the Florida Gators then. Since you've been clowning them so much, Celine, I'll go ahead and do it.
All right, just leave my
All
car
right.
out of it.
Oh yeah, totally. I will totally leave your car out. No problem.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Viewer discretion is advised, parental advisory. If there's anybody here on the panel or in the chat that needs to go to the restroom, please do so at this time. In the private chat, you got this little troll here. You can go blank yourself and leave. Thank you. All right. Anyone?
Get out.
No? Okay. All right. Well, buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Okay. Well, Florida Gators. You know, my Jewish brother's been clowning you guys so much because you're terrible, and I agree, you are terrible. No, Celine, you're not terrible. You're awesome. I love you. You're like my Jewish brother, and I bow to you, and I acknowledge you.
Thank you, sir.
So
I am wonderful.
Yes. Okay, so Florida Gators, it's time for you all to get your asses into the get your stupid prick asses into the clowning box, take your medicine, eat your crow. Hey, guess what, Florida Gators? No buffet for you. Well, Florida Gators, you're out there running around, obviously thinking that you're going to win the SEC championship. Yeah, we're going to win the SEC championship. SEC championship? No, you're not winning it this year. I already know who's winning it this year, and I'm not going to say. That's top secret. So anyway, Florida Gators, you're not going to win the national title this year. You're not winning the SEC. So obviously you must have had a spring practice that was terrible because your quarterback is obviously holding a cane in one hand and a football in the other. And here's how he gets the ball. He's like this. He's moving like this. All right, here you go. So slow, he's moving. Barely can move. Oh, here's a 300-pound defensive lineman sacking him down, probably for a loss of 50 yards or something? Jeez. I wonder where this quarterback came from. Oh, wait, we already know. Oh, some of that Florida team, I'm sorry, must have came from a retirement home or something. No offense, Celine, you're a great guy. I got all respect for you.
Are you saying I can play quarterback better?
I think, you know what? I think Celine Driver's a much better quarterback. Want my opinion. But he's a Florida fan. So I say Celine Driver would be a much better quarterback than the quarterback I just mimicked. So anyway, so the receiving core, Florida Gators you got. Obviously, must be running around like chickens with their heads cut off because they don't know what the heck they're doing. The defensive line, I guess, can't tackle. The offensive line can't block. I guess Florida Gators, you must be so busy running around with the Bible in one hand and a slut in the other. I mean, that's got to be the most ridiculous thing of all. How do you Florida Gators running around with the Bible in one hand and a slut in the other after spring practice?
I don't even know what that means.
Why not? Why don't you tell me what strip club you ended up going to right after practice? Huh? Tell me that. Did you end up at a Strokers? Oh my God! Oh yeah, you must have went there. Because I'm sure when you go to Strokers, the girls are about 80 years old and old enough to be your grandmother. I'm sure you went into that VIP room, you got yourselves drunk, paid about, $150,000 just to have intercourse with the girls in there. Oh, and there's what's worse. You end up at her home. Oh, my God. She's probably out cooking breakfast, and then you're out passed out on the couch, you Florida Gators. Most of that team, you're probably out and passed out on the couch. Here's what happened. Good morning. What would you like for me to make for you for breakfast? Oh my! You must enjoy that, didn't you? Oh my God! You enjoy that so much because you Florida Gators. I guess some of y'all. I don't know how this must be an Oklahoma thing. Saying I guess some of you Florida Gators after each game you play. I guess some of y'all players must have got arrested. Some of y'all probably disappeared into the Bermuda Triangle or something and can't find their way back. Oh my God! That has got to be crazy. How do you get lost in the Bermuda Triangle and not find your way back? Oh, that's what happened with Oklahoma. And I'm sure that's going to happen with Oklahoma this year, too. Yup. Yep, a lot of their players are going to get arrested, disappear in the Bermuda Triangle, and that's what's happening with Miami today. Okay, well, we're not on Miami, we're on Florida. So Florida, I hate to say it, you're going to be in for a long season. You're probably going to be terrible this year. I mean, how will you do next year? Well, I don't know. I'll be surprised if you're terrible again the next year, too. That would really be a tragedy if you're terrible 2 years in a row. My God. Ay, ay, ay. So, Florida, I hate to say this to you, but you garbage. Oh, boy, here we go. Oh, this is my favorite thing to do. Oh, look at this. Florida Gators. You see Florida Gators? Do you see me here? Florida Gators. What?
It never gets old.
No.
I wonder why you Florida Gators just think you're going to win the SEC championship and national title. Wait till Georgia plays you guys yet again, because this is what I hate to say it. I really hate to say it, because this is what's going to happen. When Georgia plays Florida, this is what's going to happen.
We can't see you, Edward. There's no light in there. No, he's.
That darn thing again.
Yeah, it froze.
You pretty much know the result. You already know what the result is. You pretty much know what the result is. Yeah, they're just going, wee. I'll just do it standing. That'll be easier. And then, woo. Oh.
Was he having a seizure?
I don't know what that was.
Happen. That's what's going to happen. Georgia plays Florida. Yeah. Georgia. Yeah. We already know. Yeah. So Florida. Yeah. You're in for a long day. And that's the bottom line, because I said so. You stupid pricks.
He got through an entire trash talk rant, didn't mention meth once.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Mention
I'm
who?
impressed. Meth.
Meth? Wow. Whoa.
Everyone who trashes Florida says meth. You didn't.
Edward, I don't want to be.
I guess some of you Florida Gators must be on that meth, too, thinking you're going to win the SEC championship, too.
Nah, it doesn't count after you wrapped up.
Edward, I don't want to be critical of you because you are the master trash talker and everything, but you're starting to repeat yourself over and over again with the Bible in one hand, slut in the other, and going to strokers and.
Because it's funny.
I don't understand the Bible on one hand.
Well, it becomes less funny, like, over time.
Yeah, the more, but because you do it every week now.
It's like telling the same joke over and over again. Doesn't really matter how funny it was the first time. Eventually, it's not funny.
Right. So, but I did like the Bermuda Triangle one. That was good.
Yeah, that was new. Throwing the Bermuda Triangle in was good.
Yeah, and it's relevant too because Florida. Anyway.
If you're going to mention a strip club in Florida, you might want to mention the Gold Room, because there's actually one called the Gold Room.
Ah.
Just saying.
Yeah. I've actually been to Cafe Risque, which is like close to.
Yeah, see here he goes. I was on the Edward show last night for a while, and I asked him to list off all the name of the different strip clubs he's been to, and it was a never-ending list. It went on for about 5 minutes.
Fun fact, I was in Gainesville when Cafe Risque, the two locations, opened in the area, and they immediately tried to shut them down, and they lost.
Wow. But what was the situation what were they trying? Was it because of was it a raid or what?
No, they just didn't want two strip clubs off of I-75 in Micanopy and just a little south of Gainesville. They didn't want them there, and they tried to get rid of them, and they tried pulling their liquor licenses. They tried raids. They tried all kinds of shit. Nothing worked.
Yeah, because I know the Gold Club.
It didn't help that they had a place on the other side of Gainesville called Dubs, which basically had, wet G-string contests every night. So didn't help their case. Gainesville was a little weird in the 80s about that kind of thing. So
The only place in Florida, I think I've been to like Orlando, Florida. And I think I've been to like Fort Myers, Fort Lauderdale. I've been to Florida. Florida's a good place.
Never a dull moment in Gainesville. I got to tell you. Now it's all woke and politically correct and all that crap, and it's sort of a pussified caricature of itself. But Gainesville back in the day was a hell of a lot of fun.
How far are you from Gainesville?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Okay. I know of a pro wrestler that lives out there. I know he's from.
You what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot do. Yeah.
What's the pro wrestler's name?
AJ Styles.
I know Hulk Hogan lives in the Tampa area. I think he still has a restaurant in Tampa.
Mm-hmm. Tampa, Florida. Yeah.
A lot of them live in Tampa. A lot of them live in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Pete, can I make a request for your Wednesday midday show?
Of course you can.
Can you do a Britney Spears segment?
Oh, you know what? That's actually a great idea.
Brittany.
I mean, obviously there's endless material, but there's the, of course, you know, she got punched by a basketball player, security guard, like 3 days ago. And also she's now on TikTok. If I was you, I would check it out.
Yes.
But there's some great Britney Spears material out right now.
She got punched by a basketball player? How the hell did that happen?
There's video of it, but she was at a restaurant eating, and so was some basketball player that I guess she likes or something. And so the basketball player was leaving, and Britney Spears ran up behind him and tapped him on his shoulder. Yeah. And the basketball player security guy didn't know who she was and just like slapped her in the face.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't the player, it was one of the
security guard.
One of
it was the player security.
Yeah.
But there's just a lot of weird stuff going on there with Britney, bitch.
Yeah, she's something.
So much weird stuff going on with it.
She's still a little flaky.
Well, he just mentioned her TikTok channel. Yeah, I've seen a couple of her TikTok videos. They're definitely worth playing on the midday show, no doubt about it.
Yeah, there's one today that's like 4 minutes long, and she's dancing in her living room with like a crop top, tank top, and bikini bottoms. And it's not even, I'm not even saying it that it's sexy looking, or it's just disturbing. It's just weird.
Yeah. It's somebody made, like, they edited that up, and so it's some guy answers his door, like she rings his doorbell, and he opens the door, and she's on the porch doing that dance. It's great.
God, that's crazy.
Man, that's pathetic.
Yeah, I agree totally.
She has how many millions and millions of dollars, and she's still an attention whore?
Ugh.
Well,
That's crazy.
She's Britney. What do you want?
Well, I don't know if she has any money at all, because then there's the whole thing about how her parents were granted a conservatorship of her money and all that too when she was in the loony bin, and she's been in court trying to, like, she doesn't even own her own self. Like,
no, she got that overturned.
She won that case.
Yeah, she took her dad to court and won.
Oh, okay, so that explains why she's all out everywhere now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a 13-year legal battle, but she finally won.
Yeah, she won. I don't know what that was, like 6 months ago or something. Yeah, now, yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense why she's suddenly all over the place again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Damn, you have to sue your own parents. I just can't imagine. I can't picture it.
Well,
that's crazy.
You'd sue your own sister in a heartbeat if you could.
Yeah, I wouldn't sue her. I'd kill her, but I wouldn't sue her.
God.
Whoa. Damn.
If I thought I'd get away with it, I'd have her taken out.
Wow.
Hey, Celine.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
Text me his number. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, there you go. Smart, Celine. There you go.
Don't do that, Lou.
Yeah, don't.
I appreciate you thinking of me, sir. It warms my heart.
The guy that I know, I'm not going to tell you his name, but his initials are MS.
Yeah, and he can handle a blade like nobody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody that's ever messed with him has had their life expectancy drastically reduced.
Mm-hmm.
I know the guy. I know who he's talking about. And I'm not saying.
I'm just hoping that. Never mind.
Especially don't mess with him if you're a plastic bag or a Glad sandwich bag.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a new one, Pete. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Okay, do you remember when he was wearing the bulletproof vest?
No, I didn't know if I saw that one.
Okay, well, he takes the bulletproof vest off. He removes the steel plate that's inside the bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
Knocks on it to show that it's pure steel.
Yeah.
Puts it back in the vest, drapes the vest over his bunk bed, and then starts punching the shit out of the steel plate.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I did see him with that on. Didn't he also put the vest on and start trying to stab himself to show you that you couldn't stab him or something?
No, I didn't see that, but
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah, I think he tries to stab himself through the bulletproof vest.
You know what that reminds me of? Have you heard this? This is a true story, but this couple wanted to prove that a book was bulletproof. So like the guy held up a book in front of his chest and they recorded it, and he had his girlfriend shoot the book, and it killed him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like a paperback book or something. I mean, it
Oh
was a
my
thick
Lord.
book.
People are
It was
insane.
a thick book, but still, yeah, and it killed him.
That reminds me of that. Wasn't that on Jackass? Was it Johnny Knoxville that got shot?
I think so.
Yeah, he went to a gun range, put on a bulletproof vest, and had like some guy shoot him. Like he shot him like 5 times. Oh man.
Terrible. Nuts.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, Edward. I'm gonna wrap the show up a few minutes early. It's 11:45. I know Lou's itching to get back down to start winning some more money, and I'm just tired. I want to go to bed. So.
Congratulations, winning money, Lou.
Yes. So thanks, Edward.
Was Lou winning today? Lou, were you winning today?
Yeah, he said he is.
Yeah, I'm up a couple $100 today.
Oh, congratulations, sir.
Good.
Yeah.
Don't blow it all in one place.
I'm gonna blow it in multiple places.
Oh God.
There you go.
Don't worry.
Well, you're in Cherokee, so hey.
All right. Well, Edward, thank you for coming on.
No problem, Pete.
Well,
so next week 10.
Yes.
It's gonna be Lou's channel, right?
Yeah, it should be. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll be there.
All right. See you later, Edward.
Take care.
Thanks. And by the way, thank you, Celine, for coming on. I don't know what you
meant
did,
to
but
say, when you said earlier that this wasn't a call-in show, I didn't know that, and I'm sorry I clicked on the link and intruded, but I'm glad you let me get it anyway.
it's fine. I don't get to talk to you very often, so
Well, our schedules don't mesh.
yeah. Anyway, it was good to talk to you, buddy.
I appreciate the line, sir.
Yes. Have a good one.
See you in a couple of weeks, Celine.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully he does come. He said, what did he say? It's about 50-50 on the fence? I don't know. Hopefully he does come.
I hope he comes. I hope he'll be there. Hey, thanks for doing a show over here, Pete. I know we told people last week, and then I put a post up when you first started the show, too, so I hope everybody figured it out and migrated over here.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. Have fun up there. I wish I was there with you. You know that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you guys will have a great time. Be careful.
Yeah, and send me a text message, whatever you want to know from the sports book, and I'll run over there tomorrow and send you the info.
Yeah. All right. And take care of Hufferbilly, too. We don't need him being in the poorhouse.
Oh, man, he's down bad.
Yeah.
If he gets any worse, he's going to be a Florida fan. That's how he gets out down, I guess.
All right, man.
All
Take
right,
it.
buddy. I'll talk to you later.
See you later. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow. Oh, yeah, tomorrow, by the way, 7 p.m., the ACC show. Well, who are we doing tomorrow? We talked about it this morning. Oh, Duke and Miami. We're doing Duke for sure because Duke is in the news right now on the Pigskin Pete channel with all the people picking Duke to beat Clemson. So we'll do a Duke prediction, and we will do a Miami prediction. Somebody requested that. So that'll be a lot of fun. See you guys tomorrow. If I don't see you before then, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the ACC show with me and your boy Sea Dog. Everyone have a great night. Talk to you soon.